all right. Want to start with this? I'm not smiling right now. I just have a fucking overbite. This is my face all the time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You're so close to it. I have a face if you see me at Trader Joe's, you assume I work there. Right? I've had people be like, where are the kumquats, sir? I'm like, I don't work here, but they're right there. They're right there. Right next to the oranges. They're fun. I did grow up very religious. What religion do you guys think? Fuck you guys. Fuck you. I've said the F word twice and you're still like, Mormon! I hate it. I hate it. I do give it off though. No, not Mormon. I was Baptist. Any Baptists in the house? Yeah, all right, yeah. Never louder in church on Sunday, but I'll take it. That was really Baptist, like too Baptist. Like, they made me hang out with the Mormon kids, so you're actually right. Yeah, you're pretty much right. Like, I was so religious, I was in charge of the abstinence club at my church. Yeah. I was basically the head of not getting head. I was so proud of it. I thought of myself as like a superhero, like Captain Celibacy. And our club was losing people by the day. It was, I stood strong, right? That's what I did. Yeah, I was passionate about it. I was. Like when I was in high school was when the Disney Channel started pushing the Jonas Brothers, and then the Jonas Brothers started wearing those purity rings, and they're like, we're waiting until we're married to have sex. Everybody's like, yeah, Jonas Brothers, yeah! And I was like, me too! And everybody's like, we know! Nobody's asking. That was me. I only dated girls from my church. That's how my mom raised me. And dating girls from my church was a lot like watching a Golden State Warriors game. Yeah, so many threes. That's how I test an audience. Some of you are really offended. I'm a 2, so... But I'm like a slam dunk 2, because I'm confident, right? Like, that should be worth more. That should. I was super passionate about it. My mom, like, really instilled it in me. She was like, you know, sweetie, if you wait until you're married and you find the right woman, it won't matter if the sex is good or not. Like, Mom, you're divorced, so... Bad advice, right? I really was like so passionate about it. Like I did the pledge, everything like that. In my senior year of high school, I lost my best friend. Not like he died. I just lost him because he had sex with his girlfriend before they were married. And I was like, dude, how could you do that? You're gonna go to hell. And he's like, you're telling me you wouldn't test drive a car before you took it off the lot? I'm like, not if I trust the dealer. Like, what? What are you getting, a pre-owned Kia? Like, what are you buying? I'm getting a Lexus from Jesus, so... I was passionate about it. I really was. I only dated girls from my church until I got to college, and I dated my first non-church girl, and I thought it was perfect. We had the same interests, and then she started complaining on the first date. She's like, I was just on a date with a guy last week, and he wore sandals. I could never date a guy who wears sandals. I'm like, you know who wore sandals, right? Yeah, Jesus wore sandals. That bitch wouldn't date Jesus? That's her loss, right? Are you kidding me? Jesus was 32 with a job. Yeah. He was a carpenter. I don't know if you know about lumber prices. He's rich. Also, he's the only dude that he's like, do you know who my father is? He's just trying to help. He's not a douchebag. Yeah. I had to leave that date, right? That was bad. And I think what it was is like, I was so sheltered as a kid. That's what it was. Like, if I was any more sheltered, I think Sarah McLachlan would sing about me. Can you imagine just, you turn on the TV at 2 a.m. and it's Sarah McLachlan and me just sitting there going... She's like, in the arms of the angel. For just $1 a day, you can get this Mormon-looking kid laid. I I know some of the religious stuff the last couple nights sometimes alienates people if they're not religious. And I want to make sure you know, like, I am religious, but like, I'm an ally. Like, I care about everybody. And I think I realized that even more last week, because I was behind somebody at a red light, and they had a coexist bumper sticker. I was like, shit, like there's so much hatred in the world. We do need to coexist, because we're all just people, right? We're all just doing our best in this shitty world. Like, we need to coexist, no matter what you are. And I had that realization as I stared at that bumper sticker. And then the light turned green, and he didn't go. I was like, fuck that guy, he can die, everybody else, we're living without him, right? Like, that is what I'm passionate about. Everybody should be equal, except that asshole, right? Also, like, that's the worst bumper sticker idea of all time. Coexist on a bumper sticker? No. In my car, I am the least woke I've ever been in my life. I will use whatever you are, woman, race, whatever you are, man, whatever you are, child, old, I don't give a shit. I will judge you in my car. Like, if you're an old lady, you're not going, I'm like, bitch, go! Like, old lady, go to your grave, you know? But if I'm not in my car and she's on the sidewalk, I'm walking her across the street, right? I'm helping Gladys with her groceries to her car. And as soon as she gets in that car, she can die if she doesn't know how to go on green. So passionate about it. Having coexist on a car is like if you walked into a strip club and they just had a big banner that said, feminism! Like, yeah, I'm a feminist, but not here, not here.